Hey, welcome to the weekly dance tutorial. I'm Can, this is Bree, and today we've got new long sleeves. Woo! Yours looks nicer than mine.
What? Why?
Because it's cooler. You guys should check it out. I have more colors in this. But anyway, I'm going to put a link in the box for you to check it out. Alright, let's start. So today we're going to learn how to make boxes with tutting. Okay, if you don't know what a box is, you better know it. So here we go. We're gonna first start by stretching the wrists out a little bit, okay? Because this one's gonna hurt, and it's gonna hurt real good. Bam, bam, bam. Push one of these. Make sure to breathe. Okay, stretch it out like that. Shake it off. Okay, cool. So once you've warmed up, we're gonna go right into it. Okay, start with the prayer. Okay, and I'm gonna make sure instead of having it close to me, I'm gonna push it out here just to give myself some space. Okay, once you're at the prayer position, we're gonna open up the box to the right, which is your left. Okay, and remember, when you're opening the box, this wrist is gonna go to that shoulder position, which is there. So if you see, it's kind of lined up with it, kind of just a little bit. So yeah, use that shoulder as a reference point. So boom, okay, and that's gonna be 1. All right, and then from here we're gonna go up to this halfway point, and I'm slowly gonna put this arm in front of the other arm, but very slightly. Okay, so then it completely becomes in front, so it looks like this from the side. Boom, you see how I kind of cheated it out a little bit just to get to here, but in the front you can't really tell. So here you go up and then you go down. So the way you make these boxes is you focus on the wrists and their positioning. So they should be directly diagonal from each other, because you know, making 90-degree angles for that corner of the box, and your fingertips should always be pointing at each other, creating the 90-degree angle. And it doesn't matter if it's like touching or slightly apart, as long as if you connected them, they would make a 90-degree angle. So from here, we're gonna start from 0, and then we're gonna go to 1, okay? And then we're gonna go up and over to 2, okay? And how far are you supposed to go? I'm gonna tell you right now. You're only gonna go as far as this original spacing was. So kind of guesstimate. It's basically 1 hand space over here, also 1 hand space. So that's how far this one's going. So from here, you go over 1 hand space. Or technically it'd be 2 hand spaces, but anyway. So here, move it up, over. Cool. And you could either go in front or behind. I was doing both. So let's just start with the one in front. Okay, so from here, this is 1, flip it over 2, cool, and then reverse that, go back to 3, okay, and we're gonna count in 3s because this specific exercise is gonna be in 3s. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, now on the next one, we're gonna switch sides, and I'm gonna show you how to do it right after I show you what it looks like. So from here, switch sides, okay, and make sure you notice the wrist position. So this one is lined up to my shoulder, this one's lined up to the middle of my chest. All you're doing is, like, if you take away this, all you're doing is you're switching the spots. So now this one's lined up to this shoulder, and this one goes to the middle of the chest. Okay, so that's what your wrists are doing. And then when you add the fingers, this is what they're doing. They stay pointed and keeping that 90-degree angle. All you're doing is pivoting around this point. So pivoting meaning this point doesn't really move. Everything moves around it. So here, 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 here. It kind of moves a little bit, but as long as it stays in that center point, okay, that's all that matters. And also keeping everything 90 degrees, making sure your elbows are lined up with your body grid over here. Make sure they're not like out here or whatever. So from here, you're switching it and make sure that side is also straight and keeping this parallel to the ground. Okay, from here, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Back to this one, switch sides. Now moving forward, okay, we're gonna go to that side now. Boop. To that side. Yeah, you can go inside or outside, doesn't matter. And then switching it back to this box. And then you repeat the process. Okay, back to 1, 2, go back to 3, switch 1, 2, go back to 3, and then repeat. Let's try that really slowly. 1, 2, 3, switch 1, 2, go back to 3, switch 1, 2, 3, and then go back to this way. 1, 2, 3. Nice. You got it. Here's the thing, when you first do it, it's not going to be perfect. Your box might look a little weird. It might even look like a diamond, but don't worry about how much it looks. Worry about just getting the move, as in moving your arm, okay, and getting used to that motion of switching, because you're pretty much doing one of these things where you're moving two different things at once. So it's going to be hard to process at first, but once you get the motions, try to make it feel like it's one motion, okay? And to break down those motions, if I had this one here and this one here, all this one is doing is going up and over. So up and over. So you're drawing an arch like this, or like a rainbow. See that? Boom. So that's all this one's doing, and making sure that this arm right here stays completely level without bending or anything. Remember, you're not rotating anything, you're just lifting it over and placing it down here, bringing it back to here. And then all this one is going to be doing is drawing a smaller arc going like that. Pow. Tiny rainbow, big rainbow. Actually, they might be drawing, no, they're drawing two different arcs. There's one big one right here and one little one right here. And then you have to make sure the fingertips are somewhat connected to make that 90-degree angle, and that creates the illusion of the box. Okay, same thing for this side. Just repeat what I said. Arch, and then little arch. Is it an arch or an arc? I think it's an arch. Make those arches. 2 arches. I'm gonna do the exercise one more time for you really fast. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You can start the exercise off doing it from the outside box, like putting your arm on the outside, okay, switch, and then do the inside, switch, inside. So that way you can cover both sides and get used to it. That's it. That's how you make boxes. And those are honestly just the beginning of boxes. Once you get these boxes down, you can expand them to like other sides and other areas. But that's another video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. And don't forget, check out the long sleeves.
Oh wait, hold up. I gotta put my sleeves down.
Look.
It's very comfortable.
It is. Okay, bye.